Let's say you watch this video in the evening, wanting to have a productive hustling session the next day. I will tell you exactly what to do tomorrow after waking up to make that happen. So take a pen and paper to write down these steps and follow me along. So the first thing to think about is when to wake up. I'm a big believer that you can work the best in the morning and be the most focused. But if you think that you're better in like late night evening hustling sessions, then rather sleep a little longer so you then also have the energy in the evening to do that. But if you're not that, then wake up enough early because it does do a difference. You're just gonna do so much already before everyone else is awake, which I can tell you it's such a vibe. And what you want to do if you wake up is wake up instantly and not spend like half an hour in your bed. No, this is already a very bad start for a productive day. And also don't instantly open your phone. We don't want that. We instantly wake up, leave the phone by the side, it's gonna come later, and get ready for the day. I think a morning routine can be really good to do all of your healthy habits, but look, that doesn't take up too much time. I think like more than half an hour on a productive day it shouldn't be, so you can then instantly start working. When you have a too long morning routine, you kind of just drag out your work and not instantly start working. And I realized for myself that if I start instantly working, I'm just like so ready to do it because like I haven't spent so much time before doing something else. But what you definitely should have in your morning routine is to wash your face so you're kind of more awake. And definitely put on something that you feel good in. Like if you want to have a productive time, being focused as well, put something on that makes you feel good. It does make a big difference. As soon as you've done that, you're gonna sit down on your table, you're gonna take a pen and paper and you write down what is the one thing that you want to achieve today. One thing. If you want to have to prioritize as much as one, write that one thing down. And then think about all of the other things that you might want to do. I call this like a might to-do list. If you might have the time to do it, then you can do it. But that one thing is the most important, it's the priority, and then all of the other things. With that, you can prioritize hard and even realize, what do I even want to achieve today? And then if you look back in the evening and you see that you did that thing, you see that you did this one thing that you actually had to do, and you're not asking yourself, what did I even do all day long? You set the focus, and that is something so important. Love to do this, and I absolutely recommend it. And once you decided what you want to do today, what is like the one thing you want to do, write it down in your calendar. I think best believe is the best time to do it. Like the one big thing is instantly in the morning when you have it done, and you're not procrastinating it out, because that is the most important. So I like to plan it in like instantly in the morning. It helps me so much because I have the most energy, the most focus, and I just then feel so good if I did it. And then I feel like, okay, I can take everything a little more relaxed, but in the morning it's like go, go, go on that one thing. But if that doesn't fit for you, then plan in the time whenever you want to. With that done, it's time to prepare your space, so the space that you're gonna working at, so you can keep your focus all the time. So what do we want to do there? We want to have a clean space, so everything that is chaotic, that is there that you don't need, gone, out of the way. You want to open the window before you start working so you have some fresh air in your room. Mostly if your office is in the same place as your bed, then you do need some fresh air before you start working. Also, for preparing is to open all of the apps and windows that you need to work on that. Like if you work on your MacBook, just open all that. Or if you, I don't know, like have to read something, take a book, wherever it is, like prepare everything that you just have to start. So like the friction of starting is not that much anymore because everything is already prepared, but you're not actually starting yet. You're just making everything sure that everything's fine. Then it is time to check all of your messages, reply to them, and then turn on do not disturb. Okay, we do not want anything coming into your focus space. So to that time you entered all of your emails, messages, or whatever that you had to or want to. And what I love to do is to put on some frequency focus music, because like working with silent is not really working for me, or I just don't really like it. But having like lyrics in songs and like very intense songs, that just kind of like takes away my focus. And I think frequency focus music is so good because like you have kind of music, but it's basically kind of like meditating music, I would say personally, and you just have some background music, which I really like. Then next step is to take our phone and start a focus timer, deciding in like which ratio you want to work. So basically you can work with the Pomodoro technique, that like for 40 minutes you work and then you do like 8 minutes of break, however you want to. Also, you can like experience with that over the time, realizing maybe I want longer blocks and just a longer break, or little shorter blocks and then just a shorter break. Best for that is to use an app. I use Focus Traveler. I think it is such a cool app. It's very like aesthetic. It has a little of like background noise as well, which I really like, together with my frequency music. And it's just basically someone is just walking up a mountain and you're then working to it. There is a paid version for it, but I have the free one and it works perfectly well. Absolutely love it. I love that you can really see how you're working. You can see how much time you spend being focused working. You realize when it is the time to take a break. Like, it's not only good because you can truly see how much you're working and how much you focus, but also your phone is like having its own thing. Yes, it is there, but you're not gonna touch it because you see the screen of like this kind of little witchy thing walking up a mountain, and I don't get the urge to pick up my phone because my phone is like kind of his own thing, doing its own thing. And that is a very good way where I also realized that I just do not go on my phone. And for the time that you set yourself, like 40 minutes, you truly lock in and focus on what you want to do. But as soon as there's a break, truly take that by heart. It's so easy to just be like, no, I'm just gonna work still a little bit. No, breaks are as important. I do realize that as well. So take the breaks according to your timer. And then when you take a break, it's important, first of all, to stand up, go out of the room, change environment, definitely like do some stretching, some movement. So you just change up the scenery totally, so you can truly get your thoughts away from whatever you were doing and do something else. Maybe also like open your window again to let some fresh air in. And as soon as time is over, like for example 8 minutes, you go back to working. And then you can do this cycle of hustling with break, with the timer on your phone for so long until you have done the one thing. And might even some stuff on your to-do list that you also want to do because you still have time and energy and focus. Of course, it's important that you also look at in the end of the day, you can truly take some rest, maybe like read a book, watch something. Like a longer break, of course, is important to also implement into your life or into your day. It's important to balance out the productive time with some resting time. And that is exactly how you can have a productive day. See you next time. Bye bye.